Siberia's always good for a giggle. And now England for a few days.
Our Mary's bonnet. Hast to seen our Mary's bonnet? It's a stunner and no mistock. Yellow ribbon, yellow flowers, and a feather stuck right out back. T'other Sunday, our Mary goes to church. Folk don't know but gawp and stare. In middle of sermon, parson says, "Nay, Mary, 'tain't a flower show, it's house of prayer." Our Mary gets up, fit to swallow church and folk that were in it. Thy head's bald, note on it, note in it, would to like a flower out of my new bonnet.
This is Temple Newsham in Leeds. And of course the Yorkshire Dales.
No, give you time to have your breakfast.
And then wake you up?
No, put my alarm on.
You're
If
gonna
you
put
tell me what time you're going.
the alarm is at 4:30.
You're going at 4:30.
No, the alarm's at 4:30.
Oh. So I put mine on for 4:45.
Our first day in Portugal. This is our guest house just outside Sintra.
That you think.
Climbing up to the Moorish castle in Sintra. And that's Sintra down there. And over to Pina Palace on the next peak. The next day, and the National Palace with its iconic chimneys. On to Mafra. Late afternoon and heavy rain when we arrived at Óbidos. It's about 7:30 a.m. and all the village is still asleep.
Sol brilhante, uma risada distante, vieram lá de fora.
Look at that morning mist.
Sem pedir licença, entraram pela minha janela.
And here's the morning sunshine.
Taram a chama que estava quieta.
This is Foz, fantastic clouds and cliffs and crashing waves, and unfortunately a terribly dirty beach. This is Nazaire, where a woman flagged us down and offered us a 2-bedroomed apartment for €40. We took it. Alcobaça. Cafe Shayo.
Yeah. I don't think it's edible, buddy. Oh, it's no good. Yeah.
We followed an empty coastal road and came to this great beach that wasn't even on our map. Late in the afternoon, we followed this dirt road and got stuck in the sand for 2 hours. We were finally rescued by a guy on a mountain bike who called a friend with a 4x4 who dragged our tiny cat out like a toy. A service area on the motorway.
Bien, mi cosita. ¿Qué dice? Dale. Dale. Bien.
Here we are, almost enjoying a cruise on a river in Porto. This is Braga, where we stayed in a house belonging to Soto's friend in Montreal. This is just a few kilometers from Braga. Here we are driving through the national park.
Ai que ninguém volta ao que já deixou. Ninguém larga a grande roda.
This is a small town just outside the national park. Across the river is Spain.
Ai que ninguém lembra, aquele menino canta a cantiga do pastor. Ao largo ainda arde a barca da fantasia. O meu sonho acaba tarde. Deixa a alma de vigia. Ao largo ainda arde a barca da fantasia. O meu sonho acaba tarde. Acordar é que eu não queria.
Our final night staying in the house. The next day, we headed south and eventually reached the amazing Monsanto.
Ao largo ainda arde a barca da fantasia. O meu sonho acaba tarde. Deixa a alma de vigia. Ao largo ainda arde a barca da fantasia.
Jesus Christ, that's a nice looking fire.
Let go. Hi.
The final part of our holiday. This is the Algarve. And this is the west coast. This is me taking a swim at sunset. Notice the shorts. Lisbon. This revolving door should tell you everything you need to know about this hotel. This segment is running at normal speed.
Rico.
Here we are, queuing to get up some kind of tower.
Me?
It was my idea.